that is audio. More volume. A little bit more. Hey everybody. Whoa, that's too much. Hey everybody, your friendly GM Bobby here, back in front of the camera. I miss you guys. I really do miss you guys. You know, ever since I stopped doing the Ask Bobby, I just never get time to get in front of the camera anymore. If I miss answering your questions, I just miss you guys. If you want me to keep answering your questions, you should be checking out the Six World Podcast. Go over to sixworldpodcast.com. That's our website. You can find the show, RSS feed, you can find a link to iTunes and our YouTube page and a Twitch channel that we stream live at while we record. We have a Q&A segment on every episode that's kind of the spiritual successor to Ask Bobby. So we always need new questions, so go on over to the website, sixworldpodcast.com. There's a little form submission thing where you can ask us questions on there, on your phone or on the emails or on your tablet or something, and you have your email. You could just send your questions to the show at sixworldpodcast.com. We love answering questions. That's actually not the reason that I'm in front of the camera today to talk to you guys. I wanted to throw a little video together between GM screens to talk about that very show. As you know, I love making GM screen videos, these little rules explanation videos, all about showing you guys how to do the little tricky things that you can do in Shadowrun to make your gaming more efficient, more fun. I always hear such awesome feedback that I'm helping you guys out, and I love hearing that. The only regret I have is that I can't get it out every single week. But we do have a milestone goal of being able to do just that over on the Patreon page. If you have never been there, it's patreon.com/complexaction. That's right, our next milestone goal that we're so close to being able to get to is all about being able to get a GM screen video made every single week. That is a goal that I've been hoping to get towards since the beginning. Being able to pump that video, I could just beaming feeding you constant Shadowrun rules information. I could just hear you guys' heads swelling near the explosion point, engorged with information about how to play. You might be wondering, Bobby, why do you need to hit any kind of a milestone? Why don't you just put a video out every single week? The reason is because GM Screen is not something I do alone. In particular, I have a writer that I pay to help me get things made at the rate that I do now. Now, if I want to bump that rate up more, I gotta be able to afford to keep paying my writer to keep churning out scripts for me, to keep helping me make these videos for you guys. There's gear like light bulbs and lighting and stuff that I have to replace and get. I just recently had to replace a camera lens because, you know, kids around the house, things get broken. The point is that there is an expense to making these videos, and if I'm doing them faster, then that expense becomes a little bit greater, and so I need to be able to support that. I want to be able to take some of that patron support and bank it so that I can work on a project very soon that I want to start working on, which is replacing the box in which I draw all the videos. It's literally made out of cardboard and painter's tape. It's a piece of trash. I made it over a year ago, and holy cow, I'm surprised it's still standing. It's got creases and it's falling apart, and I want to be able to replace it with something that I build from scratch out of wood and sturdy, some metal hinges, attach some lights to the side to get nice bright lighting, sturdy place to mount a camera so you don't get all this camera shake that you see in probably almost all the videos if you look close enough. Maybe get some animation into these videos to do some cool things, because this is all in prep to plan to be able to do some really cool videos in the future, 101 style Shadowrun GM screen videos. So just imagine off the top of my head, I put out a series of 10, 12, 15 videos, maybe short little GM screen style videos of a 101 course on Magic 101 or Matrix 101 or something like that, you know, that just teaches you from start to finish. Once you get done watching the course, you'll know how to perform the functions of that part of a team. My child is over there in the window yelling at me, my infant, going blah, 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 blah. Now, helping to get to that milestone, I want this to be a fun thing that we do. So here's what we're gonna do. every single new patron that I get by the end of November, all of your names are going to go into a little drawing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw one of those names, and you guys are going to get a $15 gift bonus certificate thing to Drive Through RPG. It'll get you the new Shadowrun Anarchy book, or if you already have that, you can apply that to any purchase on Drive Through RPG. So $15 gift drawn from the names of all the new patrons. Also, every new patron that I get by the end of November, you're all going to get sent a little bundle of Complex Action stickers. I had these made a while back when I first started the Patreon. I also took them to Gen Con and gave them out to some people. So I've got stickers left over, gonna hand them out to all of my new patrons, so that's a cool thing. Existing patrons, I'm not forgetting about you guys either. So here's what's gonna happen. Every single patron that I have at the end of November, new patrons and old patrons, all of your names are gonna get put into a separate drawing. All of you guys, I'm gonna draw 2 people who are gonna get the $15 gift certificate. So that's 3 altogether, but 2 people who are gonna get a Drive Through RPG $15 gift certificate. Also, I'm going to have a grand prize winner, and this person is going to have their name emblazoned on the new GM screen box that I make. You can name the box whatever you want. I can either name it after you, like the box of Carl or something, or you can name it like Shadowrun Rules Box of Magnificence. I'm not good at naming things, that's why I'm gonna get you to name it. I'm gonna like carve it into it. It's gonna be made out of wood, so I'm gonna like carve it into it somewhere, so every time I'm drawing a GM screen, I'll look up and I'll see your name there, and I'll be reminded of how amazing you are. And that's not it. The grand prize winner will also get a t-shirt made for them. If you went to Gen Con, you saw that I handed out some t-shirts. It'll be in that kind of style, GM screen style, stick figure things, but I'll make whatever t-shirt you want. Maybe you want me to recreate one of the GM screen slides that you like a lot onto a t-shirt. Maybe you want me to come up with something totally new. Maybe you're not creative and you just want me to invent something, and I'll do that if you want. It's totally up to you, because you're the grand prize winner. So the grand prize winner gets to name the box, right? Well, it's gonna be a big box made out of wood with lots of real estate on it. So every single patron that I have at the end of the month of November, all of you guys are gonna have your names carved into, or I think I'm gonna like use a little burning tool, and I'm gonna burn everybody's name into this box. Maybe it'll just be Sharpie marker, but whatever. So forever, every patron that I have at the end of November, all of you are gonna be immortalized on the new and improved amazing GM screen box. It's gonna be tedious. Let's do it. Let's work together to get a GM screen video out every single week. Remember, that's patreon.com/complexaction if you want to help out. If not, you know what? That's okay too. I make this and I want this to continue to be free for everyone, so even if I were to lose all my patrons, I would still do this stuff. I might not be able to do it as fast, but I would still do this stuff. Thank you so much for your help. Next week we'll have a GM screen video out for you guys, and thanks for listening, and thanks for tuning in, and thanks for everything. Bye-bye.